presenting our guide, so to help you promote your San Diego Climate Week event. And my name's Erika. I'm Chair and Sponsorship Director this year for San Diego Climate Week. And then Gwen, go right ahead, you can introduce yourself.
I'm Gwen Barron, Marketing Director this year for Climate Week, and I'm also CEO and founder of Illuminous Marketing.
All right, and we have a quick agenda. It's basically what you're going to get from us and what we've been building to help you promote your event. And then we're going to share some ways that we think that you can promote your event depending on your marketing channels you have built already. And then Gwen's going to go through some deep dive into Instagram and LinkedIn. And then we're going to talk about some collaboration ideas of partners or venues that you have from your Climate Week event and how to get them involved. And then at the end, like I mentioned, we'll answer any questions that you have. Okay, so the first thing is your event is approved. Now what? And even though if you're still thinking about your event or anything like that, you can come back here and seeing that now that your event is approved, now what is there to do? And it is that it's time to promote. And so we're going to be showing you the marketing toolkit that we have built. Did not know this had so many automations. All right, there it goes. So first thing is that we created these organizer badges for you. We have a black version and a white version of them that you can put on any of on your website and showcasing that you're an event organizer this year for a Climate Week event. You can put them on your social media, which we'll talk about in just a second. You can put them on your email or any assets you're creating as far as your event design. And then we have built email templates. And so you can see a preview here that things are highlighted, but there is an announcement post, a 1 week reminder post, there's a recap post, all different posts emails that you can create so you can inform your audience that your Climate Week event is happening. And that is hopefully easier for you to copy and then paste, and then you can edit however you want or share, what your event is all about. The other things, I'll have Gwen explain what she's created for you here. And then go for it, Gwen. You are muted.
Sorry. Okay, so we have created a couple of different social media templates for you to use. There are two different kinds of social media templates. One is going to be the ready to post. It's a little bit more on the generic side, but it's just a graphic that you are welcome to download and post right to your social media channels. What we would ask of you is that you add your event details within the description. If you are creating a like an Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, any of the non-LinkedIn posts. You can also do the same on LinkedIn, but I'm going to walk you through in just a moment how to create an event on your LinkedIn page if you have one. So that would include all of your event details there. And then we also have Canva templates that you are welcome to copy and create your own post and add your own details, the individual event details right within the graphic, and then you can download those and use those as well. So we'll go through a demonstration of those and how to use those in just a moment.
And then with social media as well, similar to the email templates, we created social media copy templates for your captions. And so you'll have a couple of the initial announcement posts of you announcing your event, a collaboration post, one that is centered all around community impact and why you created the event, what are you hoping to show for that impact, and then the event recap post is all in there. So again, copy and paste, and then you can use it however you see fit. But hopefully that just makes it a lot easier to promote your San Diego Climate Week event. And then just a couple more things we added in the marketing kit is we have an event poster designed by Corey. I know he's on this call. Shout out to Corey that designed it. We have the online version available. We also have the printed version right now that's being distributed. So if you would want a poster, you can let us know. But we also have the digital version for you that you can print out as well and hang it at your place if you do have a storefront. And then we are building out a presentation deck. So if you are having a webinar, a workshop, or a panel, anything that you're showcasing a presentation, we will have a template deck for you that's going to be available on September 17th. And that is only because we're just waiting on a couple sponsors to get their logos on there to make it beautiful. And so then you will get that. I will send it via email for you guys, but that will be available to you. So then hopefully that also helps you when you're building out your event. You can rely on this deck as a template for it. And then of course, let us know if you have any questions. I can answer them in the chat or wait until the end. You will be getting the slides in this recording. So I put that all within, it is a Google folder, so you can easily scan that, or within the email, I'll link it. So it'll take you right to the marketing kit that is available for you. Okay. Gwen, do you want to do your demo now?
Sure. Yeah, and I can give a little overview of the Google Drive as well, so that people know where to look when they are getting in there. So let me share my screen. So the marketing toolkit, this is the Google Drive folder. The poster that Erika mentioned is in here. The email and social templates are here. We also have a folder that has the black and white event organizer badges, so you can download those here. And then in the social media template folder, there are a couple of these. These are the ready-made posts. So as you can see, it's just generic that you're an event organizer. It has a couple of San Diego related images, and you can use those as you see fit. There's also this document here that says README, and this goes over, this is just a text version of what I will show you. But that folder again has the templates in it. Then in this document, you will also find a link to the social media templates that we've created in Canva. So we have, depending on what you want to do for your social media promotion, you can either create a LinkedIn event. We have Square templates. The new Instagram feed is actually a 4:5 ratio instead of a square. So we have those templates for you. If you want to make stories, that is here. And then we also have speaker templates. So let me give you a preview of what those are. So when you click those links, you will be brought to this type of screen, and then you would click on open an editor, and then this is going to automatically make a copy. So you really want to make sure that you click on make a or you want to go through that process so that you're not overwriting the main template for everyone else. I think that because I created them, it gave me that option to edit the template, but it should just give you this option to come right here. And then it's very easy to edit within Canva. You have and you can have a free account to access these templates. So you can just simply click here and type in the name of your event. You can add the date and time. And you can even change these backgrounds here. You don't have to keep this. So if you have, a quick video of your event space where you're hosting the event, or a previous event that you want to add here, you can always just upload. There's an uploads folder, and you can upload your own image or video to use as the background. So we have a few different options for each of these templates that you're welcome to use. This globe here is also a frame. So if you wanted to change the picture, I'll just give you an idea of how easy that is. You can just grab that and drop it right into here, and then you can move the image around. So it's pretty easy to use these templates. Again, we also have the 4x5 versions that you can use for Instagram. You can put your event description here. We really encourage you, if you're going to use these ones, to modify this, put your own pictures, like make it your own so that it stands out and looks different. And then let's go to the LinkedIn one. Okay, so this is going to be the LinkedIn cover. So you have two different options here. If you're hosting a panel, you might want to use something like this, or an image of somebody speaking, or a group of people speaking. You can go ahead and fill in your date and time of your event. And then once you download these different events, I'll just use this as an example. So I'm going to click on download. If I only want to download page 2, I'm just going to click on current page, or I can just select page 2, and that way it's not going to download both of them if I don't need it. All right, so that'll give me a download. And then I'm just going to quickly, one of the things that we talked about is if you would like to promote your event on LinkedIn, you are welcome to do that I'm just using the San Diego Climate Week page. This would be your own company page. So actually, maybe it would be less confusing if I showed it on the Illuminous marketing page. Okay, so once you're on your company's page, then you can go to create, and then you can click on create an event. And then that cover image that you just made, you can drag that into, does it want to work?
It may be because it was I think you download it as a PDF.
Oh,
Canva has so many
okay.
ways, but you can
Yeah,
download it as a PNG or JPEG when you can see Gwen downloading it, the file type right there.
yeah, you're right. I did download it as a PDF. So you want to make sure, that's a really good point, that if it's a single image, you want to download it as a JPEG or a PNG. If it's a video, you can do MP4, but for the LinkedIn cover, you want to download it as a PNG or a JPEG. All right, and give that a second to finish downloading. Great. Okay, no, that's still PDF. All right. Okay, so that will upload this cover image, and then you can just go through and put in your event name and all of the details of the event start date and time, end date, and then the external event link. This should be the Luma link from your approved event for San Diego Climate Week. And then that will bring people in to register through the Luma calendar. You can also type in your speakers here to tag them and give them an alert that they are being included in this event, and of course a description. So that is the easy way to create your LinkedIn event.
Thank you, Gwen. Well, this is loading up. I think you guys can start possibly seeing it now. Let me present. Okay, so now that you have the social media marketing assets, the toolkit, then where should you start promoting? Gwen said on LinkedIn, which is great. Just going through your own marketing channels, we encourage you to promote it. If you have a website, promoting it on your website. This can look like a number of different ideas. If you have a blog, you could create a blog post announcing your event, which is good for SEO for you. If you have an events or calendar page, you can add it there, but then like Gwen mentioned, using the Luma link and registering it back to your San Diego Climate Week event. You can do a pop-up window. You might have seen those of when people go on a website and it's their lead magnet. You can change that pop-up window to showcase your event that goes to the Luma page. And then also just thinking about the communications you're sending to them is if you have an email or a newsletter, we giving you the templates for those. So you can also send out a dedicated email announcement announcing your event, or it could be also maybe sprinkled on if you have newsletters into a featured section, or if you have an upcoming event section in your newsletter, you can also promote it there as well. And then just a crazy idea, if you were sending so many emails out, you might want to put it in your email signature somehow. If it's the text or a creative banner that you've created, that could be just another way of multiple touch points that you're hitting in promoting your San Diego Climate Week event. And then Gwen, did you want to do this one? I know you did collaborative.
Yep. So we talked about the LinkedIn to create your event. For if you're using other channels, Instagram has a really great feature where you can do collaborative posts with your venues, partners, speakers, and panelists. You can also tag SD Climate Week as a collaborator and or as just a regular tag. So a lot of people know how to tag other people on Instagram, but they're not sure how to use the collaboration feature. So right here, when you go to the same button for tag people, and then you can go to invite collaborators here. I believe that there's a limit of 5 collaborators per post. So you want to think through that strategically. And some profiles, just as a note, some profiles don't allow collaborations if they don't have that turned on. In my experience, most businesses do have it turned on, or most like professionals. So if somebody's coming to be a speaker at your panel and you want to have them be a part of the collaboration post, you can see if they have that turned on. Most people do by default. You can also, if you're using stories on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, you can use stickers and links that link right over to your Luma event. So you can just click on the stickers icon and then click link and paste your link to your Luma event in there. And then you can customize the text and say, join us at our event. You can also promote your event by going live. If you are a very comfortable on video and comfortable speaking off the cuff, you can go live and have a mini preview of what your event might be, what the panel might be, by doing a live with up to 4 people on Instagram. In addition, for LinkedIn, other than creating your event, you can also, of course, tag people on LinkedIn, similarly to what you can do on the other platforms I mentioned. You can also send those personal invites to people, and you can put that in your featured section on your profile. If you don't have a company page, there is still a featured section on individual profiles where you can make a post and add it to your featured section so that people can easily find it when they go to view your profile.
Wonderful, thank you. And then just adding on a couple more ideas of your own channels leading up to Climate Week and promoting your own event is just think about the groups and memberships that you're a part of. Are there any Slack community groups, Facebook groups, even next door around your neighborhood that you can promote your Climate Week event? In person or short announcement. So if you're going, let's say, to a networking event, that's the next section. But if you're going to anything that you have maybe a minute to showcase your business, can you add your Climate Week event onto there? We already talked about newsletters and social media, but just using the collaboration tools within that to co-promote. Again, if you do have any speaking engagements coming up within this month, it's a perfect opportunity, great call to action to have people join you at your Climate Week event. And then we are all within networking. I feel like I know so many people that are networking, going to all these events. So just, it's a great conversation starter that you are hosting an event for Climate Week. Also, just to end as a call to action for people to join you or to follow you to get more information about your Climate Week event. Another thing too is possibly if you have a digital card, adding it or putting in a separate QR code, let's say on your phone. So then when people ask you about it, you can just turn on your phone and it's already there on a QR code going straight to your Luma page. And then because we're on Zoom right now, I should have put my Zoom background as a QR code, but that's just another idea of getting, if you're already on a Zoom meeting, promoting your event that way and putting a QR code on a Zoom background so people can go to your event as well.
So Luma, the platform that we keep referencing that you all have probably used by getting your event registered, also has a couple of built-in tools. And in this slide deck, there is a video that's demonstrating how to use Luma's built-in tools. So you have the ability to enter in the email addresses one by one if you have just a handful of email addresses, or they also give you the opportunity to download a CSV template where if you have a database of emails where you want to upload multiple, you can download your database, format it in the CSV format that they've given you, and then upload it so that you can send invite directly through Luma to invite people to your event. It also gives you the opportunity to write a message. As you can see, the video is going of me writing a message there, and then it will send those invites out. So for those of you who might not have, you know, a newsletter platform set up like MailChimp or Constant Contact, you still have the ability to use this tool from Luma to get those emails out and get people directly to your event. Okay, and then the other thing is during your event, you of course want to celebrate your event and remember to take some good footage. If you don't have a photographer or a videographer that you're going to hire to have at the event, it would be a great idea to have somebody be there in charge of taking a couple of videos. So I gave a quick rundown of a couple of things to get this good smartphone video. So one, you want to clean off that lens, because a lot of times if you've ever seen like a very diffuse looking ethereal photo, it's because somebody put fingerprints on the lens. And so you want to just clean off that lens before you get started taking your video. That as this video that's here as an example is showing, you can pan slowly from side to side. Make sure you're not going too fast so you don't give people motion sickness or whiplash. And you can also do a pan from the looking down to going upwards with your phone. So that gives a more interesting perspective of just instead of just having only side to side videos. It's a good idea to take like a 4 to 5 second video throughout the event, and then you can use a video editor like CapCut to stitch all of the videos together. I like to use CapCut rather than Instagram's editor because it makes it real easy to find a template that you like. They have a free version. You can make all kinds of edits, and then you can download it and upload it to any platform you want. So they make it very easy to use CapCut, but there are other videos out there or other video editors out there if you're more comfortable using a different one. And then when you post, please remember to tag or collaborate with at San Diego Climate Week, and we can help you celebrate and also make sure that your post reaches more people.
All right, I think we're almost done. Of course, next step, if you don't follow us already, there's the LinkedIn and Instagram. And again, you're gonna get these slides as well, and I'll link them in the email, but make sure to follow us. And then so we can also, like Gwen said, celebrate your events and help you co-promote your events leading up to Climate Week and during. And then if you have any other questions, how to register now you're marketing because you have the toolkit and everything. Just a reminder, we have weekly office hours that are every Friday leading up to Climate Week. That is 1 to 2 o'clock via Zoom. So please join us on there. We'll have team members on there that can answer your questions or help you walk through different things that are challenges. We're just trying to provide at least 1 weekly hours that we can help you if it is guidance through that as well. And then that's it. Thank you guys so much.